Greetings and salutations, welcome back to another Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd playing as Taungu, and we are going for the First Toungoo Empire achievement. We are 20 years in. What we've accomplished is pushing ourselves from being a one-province miner in Taungu to now we've picked up, well, we can don't have to count, let's check 17. So we've increased 17-fold. We are going to need one province here and these two. Once we've gotten that, we will simply need to push up into the Tibetan cultural group, and then provoke a war with Ming over these 9 provinces and this 10th one. Not ready for that. Definitely not ready for that. But we've got about 20 years to prep for that war. Right now we've got potential rebel problems, but hopefully we can avoid them. Let's move up here and see if we can suppress down these guys. Paratroops just a little bit. Linar not. Yeah, let's bring these guys down. The paratroops just a little bit more. In pursuit of rebel suppression here. Okay, and that gets us to having the Renaissance present, so we no longer need to do that here. We could start trying to get this stuff to spread. By virtue of having this advancement edict. Let's take a look at where we're at. 187 ducats. So we could just go into debt. That's going to take so long. We need the Golden Age as soon as possible, so yes, we are doing the debt game. Embrace right away. Now we'll spread rapidly, and that could help us get into our Golden Age and get more splendor for age bonuses, like cheaper war taxes. Now we're paying interest, but more. Can't pay our trips as much. So now we have to. Okay. It's constant micromanagement. Their claim here. Only allowed 11 units here, so we have to pull this 105 guys off to avoid attrition. Now that we no longer need development, let's get some money back. And pay off one loan. That's handy. And I want an ally. Jampur would be ideal. That looks like it's not going to happen. So Orissa is the better choice. And they're allied to Vijay and Jharkhand, so hopefully they won't get wrecked by anyone. Don't like this powerful Nepal. It's got stuff that we need. We need these 3 provinces. We also need Bhutan, so we're going to have to invade Assam. So I'm going to start working on getting a claim there as soon as we've secured Orissa as an ally. Ceylon? I don't care about Ceylon. Get the hell back over here. What are you doing? Not quite yet. If we could vassalize him, that would be ideal. That's not going to happen. 60 diplo power? Yeah, I'll take it. And put right into gold production. And now we can purchase an ability. We are going to go for the aggressive expansion impact reduction. Two of our provinces now have Renaissance present. Assuming it's Ava. No. What's the second one? Taungu? Where's the second one? Did say 2, right? Okay, I think it's counting the fact that we have it embraced, and then it's present in one province. Okay, these guys are almost suppressed down. We can bring down our extension. That should be enough. Alright, and we can grab this alliance. That's fine. Nice 10% military attack cost, that's really nice. Let's check out our interactions. Nothing that we could get right now that's useful. To give them military access as well. It's not like losing that. This guy's kind of vulnerable right there, being by himself, so I'm going to pull him out of there. $255. In the greater scheme of things, that's not too much debt. It's a manageable amount of debt for right now. Spreading nicely to our high development stuff in the south, but this stuff is going to be a lot more difficult. So I think we're going to spend a little bit of money, try getting it to spread up here. This one isn't in a state, so it's going to be the hardest of the bunch. Oh, we can make this a state. Yeah, let's definitely do that. Well, we've got to bring down that overextension first, that's the highest priority. And we can give some stuff to our monastic orders, like this one with unrest. Yeah. So hopefully we can avoid rebellions. Ooh. Being suffering rebellions, and their mandate is 46. It's going to go back up. But if they suffer rebellions, they could invest some resources in having to deal with that issue. And that could be good for us. Come on, bring that under control. I got a lazy diplomat. let's work on our relationship with our allies. Okay, Mengquang, we can get production efficiency and development reduction at no cost for the next 10 years. Or we can get 10 legitimacy and make Ming like us more. Yeah, I'm going for the second one. Because that legitimacy could be enough to bring down these Manipurian rebels. And it, in fact, was. Okay, so this 25.1 is the next one we're going to do. And Ming's killing the rebels, as we could expect. We just have to get lucky here. Okay, Lan Na's moving downward. Yeah, we can't really do too much about that at the moment. Get these guys up there, because I think that's the next place I'm going to send my troops. And we're giving that to our monastic orders, so that's under control. And everyone up there, hopefully we can get there before anything triggers, because I don't want to lose those 1,000 troops. Okay, and they're moving downward, suffering a little bit of attrition. Yeah, we can pull off a unit. Ugh. That Diplo power is less valuable to us. And we got caught spying on Assam. Let's go ahead and get our claim. Pull that guy back. That's unfortunate because that hurt our relations. Our aggressive expansion isn't too bad with them. Okay, so we'll wait here for 4 more months. -1 national unrest? Yes. Definitely. Okay, how's this spreading? 7. So 6 of our 16 provinces have it. That's nice. Okay, 1 more month over here, and then we'll be able to move those guys around. I think I'm gonna wait. As long as we're at peace. We don't need to have the best military attack. And I'd rather get this so we can go into a golden age, and those points will go further. We're going to get some karma back. And Ming has another rebellion, and their mandate tanked further, which is great. They actually did not force Oirat to become their tributary. Chagatai isn't their tributary. And Korchin is not. So they're not getting much mandate. We're not in a position to be able to challenge them, though. Despite that low mandate. We got other things we need to do first. We can't justify hiring a new guy yet. new advisor. They're outraged. Let's see if we can get an alliance up here. Now we have over 100 relations with them. Not quite yet. Okay, so let's get these guys over here and these guys here. Now they suppress down, naturally. Two of a kind. We could get cheaper discipline advisor. I'll just go for the 50 military points, honestly. Okay, Aracani are natural. Yeah, because of that event where we got the -1 on the rest. For the importing tea. Now everything is naturally taken down except for these two provinces. Just gonna split up our army. We get rid of these mercs, we can't afford them. And by getting rid of them, we can hire some more troops. Let's export. Oh, wait a couple years. Well, should I? No. I want these passive bonuses. And this will give us a chance to have that legitimacy tick back up. Suppress this down, since our legitimacy dropped a little bit. Okay, Khmer and Sang. Okay, target allies. So let's go ahead and target outrage some more. Then we can start thinking about what our next war is going to be. Let's grab this alliance. Let's take a look at the spread of our institutions. It's taking forever over here. Could develop to get this, so I think I'm going to. Yeah, we'll take a royal marriage with you, of course. And as always, we will give you some military access. Let's keep an eye on our time. We are at 18 minutes, okay. Coming along nicely. Gotta get this before we tech up, ideally. We can support 4 more units, so let's do that. Okay, so our next war, if we can get allies into this fight, it would make sense to do it down here. Obviously, we want to tech up before we launch it. And with the favors we need down there. If we declare war on them, call on our allies, and mark Khmer as a co-belligerent, then we could fight Pegu at the same time, but they wouldn't be a co-belligerent. So it'd be us, Ayutthaya, Hasenwi, against Lan Na, Khmer, Lan Sang, and Pegu. So the good thing about that is that they could keep everyone busy over here while we take out Pegu. That might be the way we go about it. Nice. So for now, let's just keep working on outraged countries. Yeah, debt, manpower are going to be problems, but we're managing it respectably for the moment. And how much? Rust, 41. Eva Pegu. Yeah, that's fine. I imagine at some point they're going to launch a war and try calling us in. How are things moving along over here? Still pretty slow. Really want to be using these points to develop our gold mine. But the sooner we get this, the better off we are. We're probably going to hit our cap here before we get into the Golden Age. This guy's actually idle. Okay, let's send him back to improve relations with allies. And we really should start getting some spy power down here. Okay, so we're at 4 military tech, they're at 5. Yeah, everyone else is basically at 5. And we could obviously tech up to 5 right now if we wanted to. Just trying to be more efficient with our points. Ask orders, can I do anything with you? Not yet. Not sure why we're paying this at the moment, or even that. Obviously paying our troops because we're trying to suppress down these rebels. They're going to go away as our separatism drops. Could we get more stuff from you? Could... I'm going to give some more stuff to our nobility. Like that province. Get a free general. And now we can take points from them. So, how far away are we? Well, if we're getting near our cap, why don't we try to speed up this process? Because we're running out of time. We should have waited till our merchant guilds were happy again, because that actually cost us 2.5% extra. Or 7% extra. That sucks. And now we can just get these points. We're back up to 932. Come on, hurry it up over here. 74, 2 years. Okay, let's just go ahead and get it. We've got enough points to tech up again, even before we hit the Golden Age. Let's go ahead and get our offensive. There, our army's getting nice and large. Let's pull this guy back. Okay, let's speed that up just a little bit. "73, 73, 74, 73. Okay, and now these guys are ticking downward. Okay, I think we're going to start our war very soon. 10 karma. Yeah, let's take the karma. Now we have both of our bonuses. But just wait till these rebels entirely go down, then we'll move south. And I think we'll start our war. Okay, so we can get our military tech up one more. Yeah, I think we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Let's get these troops into position. Might as well wait for our Golden Age. Golden Era. Now it says 74. Okay, let's speed this up, if we can. So we're running out of time. Don't want to spend our admin points because we need to get to admin tech 5 so that we can get defensive ideas. That's one of the critical components. Okay, we can start our Golden Era. So now we tech up for free, or for cheaper, rather. And we're going full offensive here. We can get another unit of troops. But we're pretty low on manpower. So let's wait for them to move over the west. And I think we want to get this guy. Okay. If we declared war right now, we could get our allies in. Yeah, this is the way to do it. Let's see, are you guys going to move over? Probably not. Alright, we'll do this. We have full... No, let's wait one month. It'd be best if they moved over because I want to wreck them and then spread out and occupy all of this before anyone like Ayutthaya can do so. Okay. Start our engines. Send me Ayutthaya. Put the general... We're using 2 generals. Save 2 guys behind here. Better not occupy that in your own name. Good. And what do we want? None of these sound particularly great. We'll go for improve our prestige because that'll at least give us admin points. Are you the guy that... Well, he's a hardy warrior, so he suffers less attrition, that's fine. I do want that Pippa Siege there as well, though. Let's gain some karma. Haven't really talked about the karma mechanic much. Every time we conquer territory in our own name, every time we declare war, every time we decline a call to arms from our allies, we lose karma. That's why I keep stacking karma on. And if we keep it relatively balanced, we get discipline and diplo rep. If we honor call to arms, release nations, revoke cores, then we will gain karma. If our karma gets too high, then we'll lose our discipline bonus. But it's easier to lose it for us with what we're trying to do than it is to gain it. So let's just leave both of those generals there, that way the big army suffers less attrition, and the little army provides a Pippa Siege. Crack the walls. And we'll use this army to help our allies, despite the fact that it has no general. So we don't want to do any independent operations, but if our allies are providing a general, we'll help them out. And of course we can loot. Actually, we should have stayed there. There was loot we had. Thank you, John Bohr. And we want to continue managing our aggressive expansion. Okay, House of Taungu is shaken. We'll lose legitimacy, because that goes up naturally, and we have a mission to get more prestige, so don't want to spend our prestige. We're moving around here. So we'll just stay near allied armies. And there's still loot to be had. We captured Peggy. So we'll bring this together as one army. And move that guy over there. This guy over here. Let's get some more loot. And we could get favors if we contribute more to the war and give our allies more stuff. I really don't want to waste our manpower. So our contribution is mostly going to be, from this point onward, looting. Unless we can kill, like, isolated one-stacks or something. Or stack-wipe armies. We lost our Commandant, that's no good. So we'll get this guy. War taxes only cost us 45, but I don't want to spend that if I don't need to. No longer need the spy power, so let's pull all 3 of these guys back, work 2 on our allies, maybe a 3rd? Yeah. Let's go ahead and attack it. I don't want this war to drag on too long. I want as much loot as we can get. And the more we beat these guys up, the more money we can take from them. The more favors we can get with our allies. I'm not going to help them, because we're going to have to turn on Hasendi. We need a province from them. So I actually want them to get destroyed. That's a problem. We might want to send an army up there. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get in the way of our loot. Okay, no one would peace out other than Pegu. Hopefully we can chase them off before they capture that. Oh hey, we can get some points here. Let's get some admin points. And that gets us a lot closer to where we need to be. Don't fall. And this only costs us 9, but we don't desperately need those men. Stack wipe their army, that was beautiful. Behold the power of the Golden Age, with better tech than your enemies, and a morale advisor. Okay, let's get this guy down south, and we'll go for more loot. Okay, whose army was that? That was probably Lansing's. Yeah, it must have been, because Khmer's is right here, and Pegu's was probably... Yeah, I think we destroyed it outright. Ugh. Okay, so they're fighting Bengal, Malwa, Gondwana. Do you have any other allies? No. Bengal's got 20,000 troops. We have to do it. Hey, so, change of plans. Everyone back over to our heartland. If they get beat up, that's fine. We got some karma from honoring that alliance anyway. Hopefully they'll work together. No, don't do that. Do not do that. That's not smart. I told you not to do that. Hey, we're just going to wait here for a moment. Get some loot. And our allies are winning. Okay, so... let's call those guys back, start building up spy power over here. Okay, Khmer. What we need from you is you to hand that over to Ayutthaya, and then give us your money. I'm valuing the war reparations higher than the cash because we're only getting a fraction of it. And then we went to knock out Lam. Saying that goes to... ooh, they wouldn't agree to that. What if we just took all your money? What if... what if we just took 4 reps? Yeah, it costs us nothing. And Pegu's all alone. It's gonna take it all. All their money. Okay, so that gives us a fort down here. I don't want to pay for it. So So we're getting rid of it. Pay off the loans, so now we just owe 91 ducats, and we've got 58. That's not so bad. We did lose this bonus temporarily, so we'll be getting a little bit less splendor. Okay, let's go up here. Okay, we're going to have to break this alliance sometime soon. We went in a short truce, so let's just do it now. Kept threatening to break that, so... we'll consider that to be their fault. Okay, this guy's the hardy warrior. Let's repeat our trick. Send everyone in for the moment, merge them all together. Save 10k guys there, move the rest back to the jungle. We're gonna need 6k. Take this beat up guy. Give him the general with the Pippa Siege, and move there. So now our main block is suffering less attrition. I'm not sure that we even need all of those units suffering attrition in the first place. We need 7 there altogether, so let's leave... I say 6. I say 7 because we need 6 for the siege, and we need 1 unit there in event of disease outbreak. And then we're just putting an extra 1 on top of that. We can always pull these guys in as backup. Are they coming in? Probably coming in. Everyone in. Okay, who do we want? Our nobility to be happier with us. Get out. Okay, this does mean that we need to reorganize our troops. So again, we're leaving 7 infantry with our hardy warrior. And we're sending this guy back with our siege specialist. If we left him here, these guys reinforce a little bit more quickly, but, you know, we can't have everything we want. Let's keep an eye on our time. We are 43 minutes. Sorry about that.